What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another drawing tutorial. Today we have Zombie Doctor Strange. So, I'm on a landscape page. Use a pencil and eraser and hit pause if I go too fast. This is from the Multiverse of Madness, Sam Raimi's horror Marvel movie. So, center point of my page is about here. Use a pencil and eraser. Hit pause if I go too fast. Try have fun. So we go up, and we're going to start with his like frowning eyebrow shape, right? So this just like curves around here and like wrinkles down, right? And goes up here. And because he is sort of zombie, right? Like all this kind of texture, there's lots of cracks and stuff on his skin. You know, things like this. And then there's like a frowning line coming across here. Right? So in under here, we have his eye. So it goes just down here, diagonally. Tear duct comes around. And then we just go around the eye here. Then this will go back in underneath this brow, just here. Right? And you can see sort of the tear duct here. That. So then iris, half circle underneath the eye there, and then pupil just in around here. Circle just there in the middle. So he does have like lots of wrinkle details and stuff around his eye, but we'll just get the main shapes first. It's just an eyelid line there. And then we'll go over and we'll do this pretty much over the other side. So again, this sort of frowning, sort of wrinkly thing, just here, going across his eye. It's kind of like an eyebrow, but not an eyebrow at the same time. Kind of here, like a frown here. And like lots of cracks and wrinkles and crazy stuff. I'll do a few and then I'll add more at the end. So then his eye. So again, diagonal line there. And like width-wise, you know, the width of this eye will fit in here, you know. So like roughly, we're in proportion kind of. So this eye fits in between there. Right, and then you'll just do his tear duct, and then this goes across and over the back. Roughly speaking, like that. Iris and pupil, so half circle for the iris and his pupil. Black circle there. So then, all these kind of bags and wrinkles and things around his eye, right? So he's got like these kind of this kind of bony sort of skin section. Like, and all these wrinkles around his eye. Like these bags around his eyes. Lots of this, right? Like he's really decaying, you know, he's that kind of thing, right? And same pretty much over this side. So another sort of this bags around his eyes. All these kind of wrinkles on this. right? Kind of that kind of thing. So then for his nose, right? So we've got like the bridge of his nose and some wrinkles on that. So like these nose wrinkles coming across here. And then we can just see maybe the bridge of his nose coming down. Like so. Just a line like that. And then for his actual nose, so we can see a good way to start maybe is like just nostrils just here. With these dark circles. All right, like that, so you have an idea just sort of where the nose goes. And then we have the tip of his nose, which is drawn in. Just this pointy down sort of shape here. And the nostrils on the side are drawn in as well. So we're going to go around. Like that. Pretty much the same on the other side. Like so, and maybe like bridge of his nose kind of there as well. Right, and again, there's all these cracks and wrinkles, and there's actually like a big cut on his nose here, like a big scar. Kind of this kind of thing. Right, so then his mouth, right, we can see like a big cut in his mouth and his teeth are all open and all stuff like that, right? So we've got like this sort of bumpy kind of wrinkly line right here for his top lip. Like everything's rotten and open and it goes like this way. And there's a big gash in his face, which shows like muscle underneath. Right, so a line going that way. And then this is going to go down side of his face. Kind of bump back up towards here, right? And his bottom lip will be here somewhere. It's kind of open at the side. And then the bottom lip line, kind of here. Okay, so then in there, we've got a muscle section and then teeth, right? So the muscles come across here. So you'll have these like strands of muscle, these skinny sorts of things like this. And this is like dark inside here. Right, and this will have all texture on it, like lines for muscle fibers. Like that. And then the teeth. So starting from the middle, right, you want to do the teeth from here. So you go out for his big teeth. First there, right? And you'll have gums in the middle. And then the teeth kind of go back. There. Another one at the back here. And then this one goes out. And if you want, you can do some cracks on these as well. Like so. And then the teeth on the bottom. So again, well, maybe like another tooth there somewhere. We can see a bit more of the teeth along the bottom, like a sort of a flat kind of row. So this is like dark here in the corner, right? And then more sort of teeth along the bottom than the top, right? So we're just going to draw these in and then color a dark shadow. Right, so just adding in all these small sort of teeth. Kind of like that, right? And then all in between that, I'm just going to color dark just to show that it's like empty inside there. All right, like so. And then, so his chin and his neck and stuff, right? So let's see. So his chin, relatively square chin. Again, bumpy kind of there. And then this will go out for his jaw. Like if you want to check proportions, now's the time to do it, I guess. So eyes to the bottom of the nose is about the same as nose to chin. So here to here, about the same as here to here. Like say his eyebrow, roughly here and here, roughly close. They're not exactly the same, but bottom of his nose to here is about the same as here to nearly the bottom of his chin. So that's what we're going for. And then there's a bit of room to maneuver. So the jaw goes up, stops about mouth level. Jaw goes up, stop about mouth level. And then we will go up the side here. Up the side like so. And then this will come out for like his cheekbone, right? So it just kind of sticks out a little bit here. And it sticks out a little bit here as well. And that cheekbone comes down and in, like so. And then he's got like lines that come down his face here. One around his mouth. You know, because he's all rotting, so you got to add all these shadows and things. And he has one big cut coming across his cheek. Here with like, kind of like muscle fiber lines and things inside as well. There. Another one here. And some more cracks and cuts and stuff coming all around his face. And some of his mustache left here. Nice touch. Right, so then we'll just go up the side of his head. So as you're doing his hairline, it's kind of like a zigzag sort of effect kind of thing, right? So like just these kind of zigzag lines around the hairline. And in the center you have a big one, and then you change direction around like that. And then we'll add some more wrinkles coming across and some scars and things. So like some rotting sort of flesh lines here. Some more. There. And then like wrinkles and things all on his face. Like that. You can rough that up more, less, you know, do more texture. It's up to you. So then we'll just get his hair done. So his sideburns come out here. Right, so kind of like these bumpy sort of lines there. And then his ear sticks out around like so. Other ear sticks out around like so. And then bones and ligaments inside. This kind of stuff. Like that. So then hair kind of bumps around here because it's all sort of messy, and he's got kind of like a part in his hair somewhere. Maybe a couple of parts. So it's kind of slicked back. So we're doing it bumpy just to show these sort of lines. Right, like that. And he's got the silver section. So what does he? Is this Defender Strange or what? Yeah, we'll go with standard, right? So I'll put the silver here, but he might have the silver coming back this way. So you just add some sort of texture lines on his hair then. I think Defender Strange has like different lines of silver on his hair. But we can add it when we're coloring, so it's not too bad. So we'll just like bring all these lines, kind of texture lines back this way. Right, kind of like this. And depending on how messy you want to make that, of course, you know, you can have sort of like some strands of hair sticking off, you know, because he's like, he hasn't done his hair, let's be honest. Right, so kind of like this. So then his neck will go down here, comes down, and it kind of disappears into his collar, which comes across his neck here, and then goes, has a line coming across like that. Collar goes in behind his jaw sort of area. So it'll go like here, go up to a point and down. Around here, and it's got this red edge like that, right? We do the same thing roughly on this side. So it's got a red sort of edge to it, which kind of cuts across his throat here. So now it's hard to make out his costume, but we'll give it a go. So he's got like this ripped and torn sort of area in the middle of his chest. There, and you can see like chest, bone, sort of collarbones going that way, wrinkles and stuff all here. Maybe like some neck muscles, just like that. So then his shoulder goes this way, and this has various bumps, right? His arms are outstretched in this picture that I'm drawn from. So we got like some red sort of symbols here. It goes down like this, right? And then like some lines going in here. And then that goes in that way. And then this seems to go down. So then same on this side pretty much. So we go diagonal that way. And then this has an edge down to there. Another thing here. And then this is just the patterns and designs now on his costume. If you don't want to do it this way, you don't have to. He seems to have an arrow or something pointing here, and another one here. So it's all ripped in half there. And then more sort of lines going this way. Maybe something else here. And so then his arms are kind of outstretched, right? So it goes out like so. So you have that line first, and then there's another red line here, which goes down that way. And this has an interior section like that. And that means, so then the arm kind of just goes off that way, down to there, another red section, like faux lines and stuff this way. And then another, so we go, there should be another red, where's that? Talking to myself here. Right, so this comes down like a red bump again. Seems to join this. So I'll have to raise this line. So that becomes one sort of here. Here, so that's all red, same color. Right. And then his shoulder comes off here, bump. Down. That's this then here. That goes down off the page, I think, and then back up here. Is that right? Yeah. And then this goes down that way. And then his arm comes off here, another sort of bumping line here. So his arms are all really wide, outstretched. Like that. Right. So if you wanted, that could be the end of your drawing. I'm going to add some hands just behind his head, just because that's part of the sort of character design, right? So I'm just going to thicken up some of my edge lines and then draw the hands, right? So I'll just do this quickly. From like his neck, kind of. So like from here, right? So this will go like out. So it'll go like, they're like these sort of arms and wrist bones and things that go this way. Like this will go just off my page, right? Another one kind of here. There's like this bone lines on them, wrinkles and things. Maybe like another one starting there. There's a hand in here, but we'll just do another one of those arms. So it just goes like another line there, like wrinkles and things. Right, and then that hand, so in behind here, right? So we've got like the thumb comes in behind from here, and it joins like the palm of the hand, so that goes down right there, and then this kind of goes up, like wrinkles, bumps up that way. So that's like the palm of his hand, so it's doing this kind of thing. So the bottom of the thumb comes out, back around into there, and the wrist will go like off here. And you'll have like two sort of wrist bone lines there, and the bottom of the hand kind of just there. Right, kind of like this. So then the fingers, right? So a finger comes out here and they're real bony, right? So they like have these joints that bump out. And then the top of that finger here. Right, so all these finger joints like this. So that comes to there, and then like the top of the hand there, and then we go around again. And it's they're kind of easier to draw than normal fingers, I think, because they're real bony. And all these finger joints are really exaggerated, you know. Kind of like that. And then the next one, we'll go around again. Go around here. Like so. And out to there. Round. Bony. So just kind of try and smooth these up a little bit. Right, and then the last finger just comes out from here, the little finger. There. And around. Out. Down. Comes around and down into back of the hand here, just there, and there's like bumps on top of the hand here. Right, kind of like that, and we'll just sort of thicken up the edge. Right, so something like that, and then we go over and we'll do another hand over here. So the thumb then will go out from behind the ear. And we'll do a similar sort of bumping kind of thing for the hand. Just there, might see as much of the hand on this side, and then like some wrist bones there, and then our thumb come out from behind his ear. And then the finger starts there, so thumb then. So your thumb tends to join the palm of your hand, you know, here. Right, and then fingers. So again, real bony, bumpy finger lines up and around. There, right, like so. Right, so one there, thumb. Where's the wrist? So there's the wrist. Okay, so next finger again. Bumps out kind of twice and then around. So around like so. To here. Again, all these sort of wrinkle lines. Top of his hand. Like that. And then this goes around like this. 1, 2. Sorry, third finger is here, so it goes around, down into there, out, so, and then the little finger comes out. There. Around. Down. Down again. Out to there. And then it'll go in and down for the palm of his hand. And then kind of just thicken up your edge. Trying to clean up the lines. And like some extra palm lines on his hand. And like as much wrinkle and stuff as you want on these hands now. Okay, but then generally you just thicken up some edge lines. You know, make them darker, make them stand out a little bit more. If you want. Tends to tidy things up a little bit. For me, anyway. That's how I feel about it. But I think I'll have to leave it there, guys. That is how to draw Zombie Strange. Hope it was helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye. Another arm starting here, sorry. Like that side. Okay. Bye-bye.